I think every single house should have one of these in their bathroom. This is a must. If you use toilet paper, you don't need it really. I use a little way less now. This thing you need. And if you're a family of 5, you're gonna go through some toilet paper like I do. But in my opinion, this does a much better job than toilet paper. Like your butt just feels way cleaner after using this, a bidet, versus toilet paper. Now, I got my other bathroom has one of these. They sent me one and they sent me another one. But I am not mad at all because we use it like that is the bathroom we prefer. But it comes with everything you need. It has the new hose. It's going to have your wrench and everything. Everything that you need is in the box. It even comes with a little travel bag. I'm going to guess it's not for the bidet because it doesn't fit. But I would take this places. But it's going to come with a supply line, a wrench. You got the cup or this fitting right here. You have the bidet itself and some adjustment caps for your hinges. And then thread sealant tape. First things first, we're going to go back here and turn the water off. Next, we're going to come back here. We're going to pop these caps up. There's going to be a screw underneath here. And then there's going to be a nut back here. You need to take that nut off. Or actually, you don't need to take it off. You just need to loosen that up with a screwdriver. So I'm going to take my screwdriver. I'm just going to loosen it up. I want to loosen it up enough to slide this underneath the toilet seat. You're going to slide these underneath here. But as you see, they slide right underneath the bolts. The bolts are right here. And this is the bidet piece. I'm going to tighten these up. At least where it's a little bit tighter, but where I can still move them around freely. Because we need to make sure that your toilet seat is back aligned and back far enough. And then on top of that, you need to make sure that your bidet is where you also want it. Okay, you see I got a little bit of the hinge over here and a little hinge over here. That allows this to flip up. You got to make sure that room is in there. And then after that, we're going to go back here and we're going to tighten up these 2 bolts. Go ahead and snug those all the way back up. Tight. Okay, so my seat wasn't closing all the way. I could tell it was something was keeping up just a little bit. So this is what the height adjuster is for. And it just clicks out. You put the thicker one in, and that's going to raise the toilet seat up. Then you're going to tighten those up all the way. They're really nice and snug. You want to make sure this goes up and nothing's in the way. Get some paper towels or a bucket. Put it down in this area. We're going to take this off here in a minute, and it leaks a little bit. We're going to flush the toilet. So now all the water's out of the tank, and we can disconnect this. You should be able to undo it with your hand. Just like so, and a little bit of water might come out. This is thread sealant tape. It doesn't necessarily need it because there is a rubber gasket in here that keeps it from leaking. But I'm going to put some on here anyway. You always want to wrap it clockwise because that's tightening. It's going to put it on instead of taking it back off. So you just place it on there like so. You pull it kind of remotely tight. You don't want too much hanging off the top over here in the fitting. Wrap it maybe 2-3 times. I guess 2 times is probably what most people do. Then you're going to take this top piece is going to go to the top of your toilet on this thing right here. This other part is going to go in here. You see this little spout here? You want to make sure that that is pointed this way towards your bidet. Hand tighten this as tight as you can get with your hands. Put this other one on the bottom. Next, this ply line. Going from that fitting right here to the fitting right here in the control of the bidet. Now this is kind of cool because see this little thing right here? That's actually a wrench. It goes on both ends and moves down and tightens it up. Then you slide it down to the other end and you do the same thing. So you just throw that guy on there, just like I didn't. Slide the little tool over it. Tighten it up. Come over here to the back of your bidet, right to the control. And you're going to thread that on there. Run the tool down. Tighten it down. It helps to have two hands. You can hold this hose down and put it where you want it to go. Now on this is plastic. That fitting that you're going into is plastic, so don't over tighten it because you will maybe break it. Now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to make sure that we are in the off position because I don't want this to spray, and it sprays like hell when it does spray. We're going to come down here, turn the water back on. We're going to look up here. We're going to look for any kind of leaks. We're going to look on the back of the control. Look on the back of here, see if you see any leaks. If you see any leaks around here, you're going to try this over again. But you shouldn't see any leaks. Most of these things have rubber gaskets on them. And I have no leaks. Tank's full. And now how do you test it? Put your hand right here and you block it. First time I did that, I sprayed it right across the room. But I'm telling you, we used to go as a family go through so much toilet paper. And this eliminates like 90% of it. And your butt's cleaner. So why not? I really don't understand why Americans use so much toilet paper. Like everywhere else they don't. And this is the way to go. Bidet, you need to try it.